That Michael Malone tweaked his starting five the other night for Game 4. Monte.
There is no question that threes have been flying in this series for
playing just out of his mind the other night. 50 points, trying to single-handedly get them back in the win column. There he has become a big piece for Denver off the turnover. Here comes Royce O'Neal gliding to the cup.
They score a 20-point-a-game night and their best three-point shooter out. What they've been able to do here.
Nikola, just an offensive marvel. Drive and kick. Ingles into the corner. This is Mitchell. That's a three. To get them to this point. But certainly didn't anticipate a potential first-round back. He just hasn't seemed to be into the offense. Has kind of lost his rhythm offensively. Mitchell steps into a deep three and buries it.
The Jazz had shot 34% on pull-up threes on the season, and they're shooting well over 50% in this series.
Boy, how about the shooting?
Malone, he believes that one of the guys who will help set that tone, Monte Morris. Now remember, when Malone...
Their best perimeter defender, guy they could have really used in this series against Mitchell. Shot clock down to 5. Jokic steps into an open three and buries it. Jokic, as we cross the 7-minute mark in this opening quarter, Game 5, and a do-or-die night for Denver. Jokic, just masterful.
Because, like in this series, Utah's just shot the ball so well.
O'Neal, the fake, wide open splash. He's got 8, making his second three.
But that's what I'm talking about, is that bad defense. Royce O'Neal, an escape dribble three. It's
O'Neal undrafted, third year in the league out of Baylor. There's Jokic, that's a long three over Gobert, and he hits again. Make it 15 for Utah. Picked up his second personal early in this game. Here comes Ingles, wheeling around a screen, extends to the cup, and he puts it down. Boy, high degree of difficulty against Jerami Grant, a rugged defender for Denver. And Grant turns it over at the other end. Ingles, transition three, sticks it. His first 2 threes has cooled off a little bit since. George Niang and Juwan Morgan have checked in for Utah. There's an open corner jumper for Michael. So we hit the 3-minute mark. Here's a backdoor cut by Torrey Craig. Coming in off.
Not only do we get the layup, but Rudy Gobert is at the three-point line, so he's not there to block shots.
Soft touch, a little lead. Screen, Gobert dislodges Murray to the deck, no foul. 7 to shoot. When Murray had an opening. Jokic over the top of Gobert. Underneath.
Yeah, he's having a hard time getting back here.
Clarkson, contact, and he'll shoot a free throw. Terrific TNT crew. Game 5, Denver trying to keep their season alive in a 3-1 series hold to Utah. 7 to shoot. Murray gets the 3. About a 5-second difference. Shot to game clock. 5 to shoot. Conley to Clarkson. Puts it on the deck. Pull up 3 from the corner as Conley rings the bell. Final seconds. Here comes Jokic. Fires at the horn and he buries it.
Because they've taken Denver, who was 5th in the league in points in the paint, and held them 13 below their average. But that means you're going to...
Overtime win for Denver in the opener. But since then, 3 straight victories for Utah as Michael Porter... Really, basically those 2 years with the back injury. They need more from him defensively. As Conley taking on contact, soft touch. Jamal Murray takes a seat. Can't imagine for very long for Denver. Quiet scoring start for him, just 3 points. Here's Niang, getting some pretty good looks.
In better shape, tough guy, good competitor.
Here's Plumlee. Beautiful pass, dropping a dime by Michael Malone. And a big bucket here off a terrific feed. Clarkson to the rack. Here in Orlando. Ingles sizes him up. Here comes Clarkson, extends, blocked by Plumlee. Jazz bench unprecedented. It's going to be a whole chapter in that journal today about Nikola Jokic. Clarkson!
It's going to change.
So we hit the 6-minute mark. Here is Jerami Grant stepping middle, elevates and puts it down. Just 26 combined for Grant over the last 3.
Well, Denver is so big. We're so used to teams playing small now. As
Taken by Clarkson. So Nikola Jokic back onto the floor for Denver. 21 in the first quarter. Mitchell to drive and kick to Clarkson. Gets another three.
more threes.
Think of all the offense that they lost when Bojan Bogdanovic went down with that wrist injury. Eventually had to have surgery, ending his season. Hurt initially in January.
Time to get there and ends up with an illegal screen.
This is Michael Porter Jr. Corner three. Got it.
He's got a tremendous future.
Mitchell around a screen, hounded by Murray. Takes some contact, and he's headed to the free throw line. Jokic on a three. Too much. Porter had a hand on it, then Millsap saves. Nicely done. Here comes Murray, slicing his way through the defense.
And Mitchell on essentially power forwards, Michael Porter Jr. and Jeremy Grant, giving away a lot of size.
Ingles on a three. A pass, Jokic. Murray is there, takes it back and cleans up the mess. Mitchell, pretty step back, couldn't hit. Tapped out again by Gobert. Conley up top, and Gobert coming. Here's Monte Morris, intercepted by Ingles. No one home. Mitchell, good effort by Porter, but just couldn't get there. Too much. 5 to shoot. Little fadeaway jumper splash.
For the reverse announcer jinx. I talked about his struggles at the line. He makes 2.
Final 3 seconds. Here comes Murray. Utah out of fouls. Murray at the horn. Missed it, but he is fouled. Murray able to draw.